We Love Facts presents 6 infamous children of dangerous criminal leaders. Sebastian Marroquin. Sebastian is a Colombia architect, author, and son of slain Colombian drug lord Pablo Escobar. On December 2, 1993, police located, caught, and then killed Pablo Escobar when Medellin's most infamous criminal made a phone call to his son. Together with his mother and sister, at first fled to Mozambique, then traveled on tourist visas to Argentina, where they ultimately remained and became citizens in exile from their native Colombia. Juan Pablo chose the name Sebastian Marroquin from the telephone book and adopted it as his new name. Although he and his family continue to make money on the rights to Pablo Escobar's name and likeness, such as selling clothing bearing his likeness for extra income, Marroquin graduated from college with a degree in architecture and now lives in Buenos Aires with his wife and daughter. El Chapos Son. Their father, Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, was a criminal mastermind, but it seems his sons inherited none of the modesty or the brains that made him one of the world's most feared and powerful men. His sons were always more interested in flaunting the fruits of their father's empire, the Sinaloa drug cartel, than running it. Outrageous images posted online by El Chapo's 3 sons and his daughter show off their gilded lives of fast cars, endless parties, and wild animals as pets. Whether they meet the same fate as their father remains to be seen. For now, El Chapo's sons are partying like there is no tomorrow. Serafin Botta Ortiz. Serafin is a United States-born Mexican drug trafficker and son of Ismael El Mayo Zambada, one of the top leaders of the Sinaloa cartel. On Twitter and Facebook, Botta Ortiz uploaded pictures of his extravagant lifestyle filled with luxurious watches, golden-encrusted weapons, and exotic animals. The photographs of Botta Ortiz uploaded on social media helped the U.S. authorities identify and implicate him with other Sinaloa cartel associates. On the 20th of November in 2013, he was arrested by the DEA at the border crossing in Nogales, Arizona. The U.S. government has several charges against him for his involvement in methamphetamine, marijuana, and cocaine trafficking from Mexico to the U.S. Vicente Zambada Nabla. Another son of El Mayo, also known as El Vicentillo, is a drug trafficker of the Mexican Sinaloa cartel. He was arrested in Mexico City on the 19th of March 2009 and extradited to the United States in February 2010 to stand trial on narco-trafficking-related charges. Zambada is charged with trafficking more than $1 billion in cocaine and heroin. However, Zambada claims that he's covered by an immunity deal between Mexico and the U.S., and that because Sinaloa cartel leaders provided federal agents with information about rival drug gangs, he should go free. Melissa Plancarte. Self-loving, aspiring pop singer Melissa Plancarte is trying to forge a rather unique and controversial path to music stardom by linking her name to her father's crime empire. Melissa's father, Enrique Plancarte Solis, was a Mexican drug lord and high-ranking leader of the Knights Templar cartel before being killed in 2014. She boasted of her mob roots when she posed in an outfit bearing the insignia of her father's gang, a red cross on a white background, on Instagram. Melissa owns a large mansion in the town of Nueva Italia, the center of Knights Templar heartland, and shares them with her 3 big cats, which is a status symbol in Mexico. Francine Lucas Sinclair. Little Francine had no idea how rich her family was or where the wealth came from. As a toddler, Francine Lucas had a Fendi fur coat, a $10,000 train set, and more toys than she could play with. She also had dozens of cuddly toy dogs and teddy bears that were stuffed with cash. All she knew was that her father, Frank Lucas, worked nights in the candy business. Frank was not, of course, in the candy business. In the early 20s, he and his gang, the Country Boys, controlled much of the heroin coming from Southeast Asia into the New York area. He was particularly known for cutting out middlemen in the drug trade and buying heroin directly from his source in the Golden Triangle. Lucas boasted that he smuggled heroin using the coffins of dead American soldiers. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and leave us a comment below. To stay up to date with the most amazing videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned. A new video is coming out soon.